today's episode on Engineer Nigeria, a TV show from the stables of the foremost engineering institution in Africa, the Nigerian Society of Engineers. I am your host, Engineer Felicia Nnenna Agubata, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. I'm the Vice President of Corporate Services of the Society. Today, we'll be interviewing our staff governor, Engineer Professor Babagana Umara Zulum, a commander of the Order of the Niger, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, and a member of the National Institute. We'll be discussing engineering politics for social change. You are welcome, Your Excellency.
In the last year of the first tenure of Professor Babagana Umara Zulum as the Executive Governor of Borno State, the total number of capital projects had crossed the 700 mark. These projects were executed on education, civil authority, commerce, agriculture, governance, healthcare, housing, jobs creation and youth empowerment, religious affairs, roads, bridges and drainages, and water supply.
Was born in northern town of Editorial Board State in 1969. Completed my secondary education in 1985 and my first degree in 1994. Before my first degree, I did my diploma in communication engineering. My first degree in agriculture, master's in solar engineering, PhD in agriculture engineering. From the University of Nigeria and the University of Borno. I began my career in Borno State within the local government system. That skill of what's here runs to the NACO, principal of engineer. Before I joined the University of Editorial Arts and Assistant Director. I was appointed as the Director of the 2011 Commissioner for Frequency Rehabilitation and Settlement in 2016. 2015 in Borno State, and I became the block leader of our very party ladies in 2020. Served my first time and now my second time by the grace of God. And that is the introduction It's a very challenging job. Yes. Because that's mark distinction between what is obtainable in universities and what is obtainable in politics. Here in the university, we teach, we respect commandments, we respect promises, time, and what have you done. Going into politics is a different game where we need a lot of people with different character. It's very difficult, but important, because I was not used to this particular type of politicians. from the academic sector. If I should do my lectures, start my lectures at 9 a.m. I have to be at class by 9 a.m. And then we clearly distinguish between overwork and rate. But here in politics, this is not the case. It's never the case. I'm dealing with a huge number of students, especially in the class of engineering. And then, now being as a governor of Borno State, I'm dealing with about 6 million people. So it's not it's a very cumbersome tax. Then second thing about financing. Before then, as a lecturer, I was teaching in the university, imparting knowledge to students. But here now, as a governor of Borno State, councils are the challenges. We are also dealing with large number of people. And we are also controlling funds, which is not easy. Working with unions also not easy. Above all, working with also the members of the State House of Assembly. And that means I'm now working with many arms of government, judiciary arms of government, the legislative also is there. Most importantly about the unionism and the entire population of the state, which is about 78 million. So it's a very huge challenge compared to what I had before, what I used to teach to about almost 100 in some countries. But here, there's a lot of diversification, which is not easy to handle at all. Managing human resources, managing also public funds, it's not easy. These are some of the challenges that currently facing. This is the area where my engineering background failed. Because engineering is about measurement. Engineering is about evaluation. Engineering is about conceiving an idea, designing it, and then exploiting the potential. This very important idea that you are transforming into the final message, which is key for the growth and development of the nation. Yes, you heard a lot about MNSE delivering a huge number of projects in Borno State. This will never be my third year connected to my engineering background. Because what we are definitely sometimes it's not about my performance, but about effective pricing, effective billing, above all, a very good design, and indeed the last alternative implementation strategies. Prioritization is also very important. My administration has prioritized the needs of the Borno State government. When I took over power of the government of the state, we developed what we call 25 years investment plan. And in 10 years, strategic development plan, or you can say one plan. environment is about civil and design, and implementation. So this has really helped me out in ensuring that company projects were implemented in Borno State. Some of the legacy projects that this, amongst others, are one. The ongoing construction of the Borno State University Teaching Hospital. It's a 650-bedded hospital. It's a very huge one. It's a new generation teaching hospital that is here to take on state university teaching hospital, starting at the chemical hospital of 650 students. The project has reached an advanced stage. We procured almost all the equipment needed in this hospital. And if finally established, it will cater all the healthcare needs, not only with the government, but also with the entire communities in South. This is one of the projects that we have. Another most important project is passion to engage in development. Because food security is very important. Food insecurity is the worst form of insecurity. Borno State government wants to be food sustainability, which is very key. You know, Borno State area is naturally under semi-arid region. Therefore, it's especially the northern Borno and Borno Central. And we have high rainfall in Borno. So what we need is to enhance crop production through irrigation. We have to invest in irrigation sprinkler irrigation systems, drip irrigation systems. By establishing of the state in order to boost crop production. Yes, the full potentials of these projects might not be noticed now, but inshallah in the next 1 to 2 years, people of Borno State will reap the benefits of my investment in drip irrigation, my investment in sprinkler irrigation, and in general my investment in irrigation farming. This is also one area. But then, one of the other things that I said is about security. Because the nexus between peace, security, and development need not to be over concerns. It's only when there is peace, then there should be input development. Why there is no peace, nothing can be achieved in terms of development. So, Borno State has achieved the remainder of the leadership in terms of security. Because the cardinal objective of any administration is to ensure that lives and properties of its citizens are protected. So Borno State now, but even if it's more peaceful than Abuja. So this is a serious achievement that we have. So we achieve this not through kinetic means alone, but we also developed non-kinetic measures of ending the insurgency through dialogue and reconciliation. We decided to address the root causes of the insurgency, which are related to increasing poverty, increasing climate vulnerability, and increasing infrastructure deficit. We invested heavily in technical and vocational education. Gainful employment. We established 5 big technical and educational training institutes. The resuscitated the model to the centers of the state, procured equipment worth billions of naira, and this is changing the narratives of unemployment in the state. This is something that I also want you to take notice. Above all, education is very important and meaningful to the problem. Reduce the number of public school children from 1.2 million to about 600,000 now. We build many classrooms. Many schools were constructed, mega schools were constructed to check out those that are born in the streets. From the streets to classrooms. So I think this is something that has to be held. And most importantly, we decided to shift our focus from providing shorter-term humanitarian solutions to livelihoods, to medium and longer-term sustainable and durable solutions. That means we decided to now resettle people to their localities so that they will earn their needs or livelihood by themselves. We expanded the scope of agriculture. Land under cultivation has been increased by over 600%. People now have access to the agricultural lands. Security is there. I'm not saying that we don't have any challenge, but security situation has been improved dramatically. We started this one not only during my time, but during the time of the Vice President of the Government of Nigeria. I was the pioneer commissioner. We were doing very well. So, what we did was, in a nutshell, tackle this insecurity situation in our state. Create jobs, which is key. Ensure food security through agricultural development, and irrigation part. Reconstruction, rehabilitation, and settlement, education, health, climate action, which is also key, planting trees, regarding the flora and fauna species in Borno State. It's also key because environment is very important. Regarding our ecosystem, it's very key. And then the most important thing is also commerce. It's very important. We invested heavily in this area. And one area that we invested heavily is also urban renewal. Either though we have scattered towns and villages, we came up with what we call solutions to internally displaced persons. Bringing cluster villages together and then building cluster schools, and facilities, water facilities, so that ICT, so that development can be brought closer to the people. And then we invested heavily in digital literacy, which is key to the growth and development of the nation. And then, over a period of time, because of the insurgency, quite a number of our children couldn't have access to education. So, they missed school age. We constructed many informal educational systems inside these colleges, schools, and then we decided to streamline the non-formal educational sector to the formal educational sector. So we invested heavily on intensive literacy, intensive numeracy, digital literacy, and above all, technical and vocational education. But last but not least, it's a good governance.
Excellency,
which is key. They establish our Borno State geographic information systems. They establish we have a new law governing our tax regime. We have the Livestock Development Agency. We have the Borno State Security Trust Fund. We have Borno State Mining Company. From inception to date, this are essential to more than 60 books, many of which have been managed for 900 times. So we reduce public areas from civil servants in terms of area pensions and salaries. Establish a very strong biometric system. Train teachers, train civil servants. So I think these are very important things that we did. We ensure availability of data. So we have done our best. And most important thing as an engineer, I think, is to build back better. Those infrastructures were destroyed during the colonization are now built back better, which is key. The last thing that I want to tell you is about sustainability. When sustainability projects were solved, establish a strong institutional arrangement for sustainability of all these projects that we are having now. Sustainability is something that we did that is so clear to me. Then what about energy? We are investing heavily in renewable energy because the continuous dependent on fossil fuel is no longer sustainable. Apart from carbon emission, the question of affordability is also now so very serious matter. So most of our hospitals are now no green. Yes, and you will see Borno State, I think, the first Borno State is the first to use electric cars in the state. We're using electric vehicles now for our master city. And then we're also investing on many issues. So I think this will go down reducing carbon emission, ensure that our environment is also clean, and most importantly, reducing cost. That's the factor of using fossil fuel. So thank you very much. For example, when a commission of education for water resources and energy, engineers are continually calling on to design structures that handle natural food water. Speaking in terms of water resources engineering, the red are water resources and civil engineering, civil water resources engineering. So it's easier for you to manage the water industry. He was in the private sector and also an engineer. That is why the issues of water supply of Borno State is going very well. But that also reduces my burden. He knows what he's speaking about. Governance is not a typical problem, but choose of the water resources as Commissioner for Water Resources. Likewise, works. The answer to this is environment. All these things were manned by an engineer because they are experts. Government of Borno State indicated value for money by appointing them as commissioners in these areas. Otherwise, I may bring someone who has little knowledge about engineering to manages, key ministries, you will spend a lot because knowledge cash. Again, even the Commission for Education in Nigeria, I know education, but she also has the priorities before. Commissioner for Reconciliation, Rehabilitation and Settlement in Nigeria, Commissioner for Budget and Planning in Nigeria, has a PhD in electrical engineering. Editorial Board Commissioner for Higher Education, Science, Technology and Innovation. So you can see the engineering. So then Borno State Road Maintenance Agency is an engineer also. Borno State Information Technology is an engineer also. So they were properly placed according to their areas of study. That is so one, the process of innovations into the system, which is very important. Two, we're getting the money appointed by reducing expenses. So, thank you very much. Excellent cause of the conflict that we have, because of the political weak that we have, we want to reduce trust deficit between the population and the government. Once this trust deficit is reduced, then ensure cooperation will never be subject of discussion. The people should have confidence in our government because we did what they want. We decided to provide dividend of democracy to the electorate. Quantum and majority facts. Because of this, citizens of Borno State have provided sincere cooperation to this administration. We provided schools water, but you can't just city while we have a nuclear traffic, we constructed biomass in order to this nuclear water. Affordable and clean energy is provided to them. Water is provided to them. Above all, security. The land of not today, this is our maintenance problem. That's never been easy. But because people who are completely displaced from their place, they don't have access to their agricultural lands. We need to support them. Gradually, we are getting out of this space now. Gradually, we are getting out of this space. So we are pretty confident in the society. One of the major reasons why I'm getting very support from the community is because our government is through community approach, through working proper projects. You can see me going to the sitting down, they are asking what are their requirements, rather than sitting down in the office and then giving directives to them. It's a young to do so we used to listen. Hear from them and then go down to the grassroots and then know what are there. Looking at the never seen the national Electric Bomb electricity before when I was young in my village. Pipe water is also a major problem. And then, locally now, through the public funds support, school achievement, primary education, secondary education, supported by them. School fees to appear, scholarships to appear. Until I reached this particular stage. And looking at my humble background, I see what is required. I will not contribute by what to the development of our project. And especially this insurgency. It's working on people. They're going to kill hundreds of thousands of people. Destroy lives of livelihood. Classrooms are destroyed. Facilities are destroyed. And the people who are completely are displaced. About 3 million people who are displaced. As at 3.5 million who are displaced. In 2016, by 2016, we started the settlement of 2015 together. So what is to do as human being? Rather than to service humanity, capital accumulation is not the only solution to home problem. If you finish your tenure as the governor of the state and you haven't done anything but that, this power is not something like people to have. But legacies that will have to have good relation to generations here and more. When you see people living like this, suffering, having to have a daily of 1 minute per day, what else do you want to do when God has given you the opportunity to work, to provide for them? More so, I was one of them was managing the challenge and to attend that age. The armed process of my power others were used to sponsor my education and give me some. So I've seen the reason why. And the Nigerians have to just keep pushing and ensure that with their governance is established at all levels. So service to humanity, and the political will is dragged out of life, sincerity there. To live out of poverty thousands of people that are distressed in Borno State, that are in distress in Borno State. It's not only an engineer that can deliver to the people. That is something that I want you to know, please. You might be an engineer. Have your PhDs, you know everything. But if you don't have the commitment, the political will, to support the less privileged. But your engineering background will give you an added advantage on how to impact positively in the lives of people. This is scary because people might not cheat you to the extent that it will be started. If I have to build a classroom, there will be a mega school now. But we are looking at the specifications, dimensions, and that they give a rough figure of how many quantum blocks will be used to build this particular matter assessment. And that it takes frightening. So once you're an engineer, that will give you a lot of opportunities. to develop a strategy for development. Technical know-how is very important. I also want to bring to account is that we have non-indigenous governments and people that are working. They are performing the service exactly what. So strategic thinking is very important. So for somebody to choose between left and right is also very important. Yes, what have you achieved, for example? I can tell you, you don't have adequate food supply. It's because food is the very necessity of life. And then you went ahead and extended each other on why it costs. So as a young engineer, I would advise you to be more focused and committed. And then deeply think that this world is a temporary state of being. Think of those that are dying, not those that are, above you, in terms of wealth, in terms of anything. So, as an engineer, what I want to advise you is that, first and foremost, you have to be dedicated and honest, because honesty is very important. Honesty is extremely important for you to succeed. Above all, you have to develop ordinary skills to governance. How? Time management is very important. Conceiving an idea is very important. Planning is very important. And above all, designing is very important. And the content also implementation. Take these five sectors that I'm giving you now will impact positively on the lives of the people. But normally we do is to come and then, start something without proper plan. It eventually fail. But with your engineering background, I think we plan very well. Plan very well. If you fail the plan, you have to fail to succeed. You have to plan to fail. So planning is key. Engineering is about planning, about design. So about accuracy also. So my advice is for you to be honest and then to be dedicated enough, above all, deploying what you have to learn from the industries, the reality. Yes.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, sir, we also want to extend the regards of the President and Chairman of the Council, Engineer Margaret Aliyu Abdulkadir, for assisting us today. And while we were speaking, sir, we mentioned about Tibet. We actually showcased Borno State Tibet training in Nigeria, prospects and challenges. Was one of them. We had 6 pages of one Borno State was doing in the area of Tibet as outlined by the then Commissioner for Higher Education, Science and Technology. So we had it. Yes, so we had it. So I'm happy that you were able to also echo it because we had it in our November edition of 2023 magazine. We really appreciate that. We didn't just say that you are our star governor, you are actually indeed giant stride of the things you are doing for the people of Borno State and the people of Nigeria, not just Borno State. I've been to the state. I remember in 2019 as the governor, we came for a program, we went into it, sponsored by MNSE, yes sir. We gave 10 scholarships, and he shocked us with 90 scholarships. We gave only 10, and the Excellency said he's giving the remaining. What will the other 90 do? He said, no, they didn't need scholarship, they will go. He said, no. he gave the remaining 90 pupils scholarship from primary to university. So your involvement when it comes to education and good governance and ensuring that people feel the value of governance cannot be overemphasized. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you so much. So I want to give these are the magazines. We have 4 editions here to go to Your Excellency.